Oh my God, Gemini. 73% of you are about to experience the most insane love breakthrough in the next 14 days. And I'm literally shaking right now because what I'm seeing is mind-blowing. Everyone thinks Gemini love is all about communication and mental connection, but the universe just showed me something completely different, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about your romantic destiny. I just pulled the death card for your love life, and before you panic, this is the most beautiful thing that could happen to you right now. This isn't about endings. This is about the most incredible transformation in how you give and receive love, and someone is about to say those exact words to you. I would give anything to be with you. The comments are already going insane, and we haven't even started. Sarah just wrote, "This is exactly what I needed to hear." And Michael is saying, "How did you know?" Here's what's happening in the next 21 days that's going to blow your mind. Gemini, the energy around you right now is electric, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. Your whole approach to love is about to shift from surface-level charm to soul-deep connection. And someone specific is feeling this magnetic pull toward you that they literally cannot ignore. The death card in your love reading isn't scary. It's revolutionary. You're shedding that old version of yourself that played it safe in relationships, that kept things light and breezy when deep down you craved something real and transformative. This card is telling me that within the next 2 weeks, you're going to meet someone or reconnect with someone who sees past your witty exterior straight into your soul. And here's the thing that's making my heart race. This person is going to be so overwhelmed by their feelings for you that they're going to do something completely out of character. They're going to be vulnerable in a way that shocks even them. The phrase "I would give anything to be with you" isn't just going to be said, it's going to be felt with every fiber of their being. I'm seeing this happening during a conversation that starts casual, but becomes incredibly deep. Maybe it's a late-night text exchange that goes on for hours. Maybe it's a random encounter that turns into one of those magical moments where time stands still. But whatever the setting, this person is going to realize that their connection with you is unlike anything they've ever experienced. The death card is also showing me that you're changing too, Gemini. You're done with that flighty, non-committal energy that maybe served you in the past, but doesn't match who you're becoming. You're ready for something real, something that challenges you and grows you and makes you feel alive in ways you didn't even know were possible. This transformation is happening in your communication style too. Instead of keeping things light and intellectual, you're going to start speaking from your heart. You're going to share parts of yourself that you usually keep hidden. And when you do this, when you let someone see the real you beneath all that Gemini charm, they're going to fall so hard they won't know what hit them. The energy is building toward this moment where both of you drop your masks at the same time. It's going to be raw and real and absolutely beautiful. And that's when those words come, "I would give anything to be with you." Now let me pull another card because the universe is literally vibrating with information for you right now. The Nine of Pentacles just came through, and this is fascinating because this card is usually about material success and independence. But in your love reading, it's telling a completely different story. This card is showing me that the person who's going to say those words to you, who's going to be willing to give anything to be with you, is someone who has their life together in a way that's going to surprise you. We're talking about emotional stability, financial security, someone who knows their worth and isn't playing games. This isn't a desperate person making empty promises. This is someone who has options, who could be with anyone, but they're choosing you. And they're not just choosing you, like they're willing to reorganize their entire life around the possibility of being with you. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me this person has been single by choice, not by circumstance. They've been focused on building something meaningful in their life, and now they're ready to share that with someone special. And Gemini, you are that someone special. This card is also showing me luxury and comfort. I'm seeing expensive dinners, weekend getaways, someone who wants to spoil you not because they're trying to buy your love, but because seeing you happy makes them happy. They're going to invest in your relationship in ways that go far beyond just emotional investment. But here's what's really getting me excited. The Nine of Pentacles is showing me that this person recognizes your value. They see that you're not just another option, you're the option. They understand that being with you would be the greatest achievement of their life, and they're prepared to prove it. I'm getting this image of someone who's going to surprise you with their consistency. You know how Geminis can get bored easily? Well, this person is going to keep you interested not through games or drama, but through genuine depth and reliability. They're going to be the steady ground beneath your feet while still encouraging you to fly. The universe is showing me that this person has been preparing for you without even knowing it. They've been working on themselves, healing old wounds, getting their life in order, all so they'd be ready when you came along. And when they realize what they've found in you, they're going to be overwhelmed with gratitude. This is someone who's going to say things like, "I've been waiting for you my whole life," and actually mean it. They're going to look at you like you're the answer to prayers they didn't even know they were praying. Oh, wait. Another card is practically jumping out of the deck. The Three of Swords is coming through, and I know what you're thinking. Oh no, heartbreak. But hold on, because this card is appearing in reverse and it's telling the most beautiful story about healing and second chances. This card is showing me that either you or this person, or maybe both of you, are coming out of a period of heartbreak or disappointment in love. But instead of making you bitter or closed off, this experience has actually prepared you for something deeper and more meaningful. The Three of Swords reversed is about mending, about taking those broken pieces and creating something even more beautiful. It's about learning from past pain and using that wisdom to love more consciously and intentionally. For you, Gemini, this card is showing me that you've learned the difference between surface-level attraction and soul-deep connection. You've experienced what it feels like to be with someone who doesn't really see you, and now you're ready for someone who does. And this person who's going to say, "I would give anything to be with you," they've been through their own journey of healing. They know what it's like to be in relationships that looked good on paper but felt empty in reality. They understand the value of finding someone who truly gets them. The Three of Swords reversed is also showing me forgiveness. Maybe there's someone from your past who hurt you, and part of your healing journey is going to involve letting go of that resentment, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. This card is telling me that your heart is becoming stronger, not harder. You're learning to trust again, to be vulnerable again, but this time you're doing it with wisdom and discernment. You're not going to repeat the same mistakes because you've grown from them. I'm seeing this beautiful image of two people who have both been through challenges in love, finding each other at exactly the right time. When they look at each other, they see not just potential, but proof that good things are still possible. They see hope. The timing of this healing is perfect because you're about to meet someone who's going to cherish every part of you, including the parts that have been hurt. They're going to love you not despite your past, but because of how it's shaped you into the incredible person you are today. And when they say, "I would give anything to be with you," part of what they're saying is, "I would do anything to make sure you never feel that kind of pain again." They're not just promising their love, they're promising their protection, their loyalty, their commitment to being different from anyone who came before. The comments are going absolutely wild right now. Jessica just wrote, "I'm literally crying happy tears," and David is saying, "This is the hope I needed." Let me pull one more card because the energy is just pouring through right now. The Ace of Cups is coming through, and oh my God, this is the most beautiful card to get for new love. This is divine timing at its finest, Gemini. The Ace of Cups represents new emotional beginnings, overflowing love, and spiritual connection in relationships. This card is telling me that what's coming for you isn't just a relationship, it's a love story. The kind of love that inspires songs and poetry and makes everyone around you believe in magic again. This is once in a lifetime, stop everything else, completely transformative love. The Ace of Cups is showing me that this connection is going to feel instantly familiar, like you've known each other forever. There's going to be this moment, probably within the first few times you talk, where you both feel like you've come home. It's going to be comfortable and exciting at the same time. This card is also showing me spiritual alignment. You and this person are going to connect on levels that go beyond the physical and emotional. You're going to have similar values, similar dreams, similar visions for what you want your life to look like. When you talk about the future, it's going to feel natural to include each other in those plans. The Ace of Cups is telling me that this person is going to awaken something in you that you didn't even know was sleeping. They're going to make you feel more creative, more inspired, more alive. Being with them is going to make you want to be the best version of yourself, not because you feel inadequate, but because you feel so overflowing with love and happiness that you can't contain it. I'm seeing this beautiful image of two cups overflowing into each other, creating this endless cycle of giving and receiving. Neither of you is going to feel depleted by this relationship. Instead, you're going to feel constantly renewed and replenished by each other's love. The Ace of Cups is also showing me that this person is going to be incredibly generous with their emotions. They're not going to hold back or play games. When they feel something, they're going to express it. When they love you, they're going to show it in 1,000 different ways. This is someone who's going to remember little things about you that even you forgot you mentioned. They're going to surprise you with your favorite flowers, or that book you mentioned wanting to read, or tickets to see that band you love. They're going to pay attention to you in ways that make you feel truly seen and valued. And here's the most beautiful part. The Ace of Cups is showing me that this love is going to heal parts of you that you didn't even know were broken. Just by being loved this fully and completely, you're going to remember what it feels like to be cherished. You're going to remember that you deserve to be someone's first choice, their priority, their safe place. When this person says, "I would give anything to be with you," they're not just talking about material things or sacrifices. They're talking about giving you their whole heart, their complete trust, their unwavering commitment. They're offering you a love that holds nothing back. The Ace of Cups is telling me that this is going to happen fast. Not in a rushed or unstable way, but in a way where you both just know. There's going to be very little questioning or uncertainty. You're going to feel in your bones that this is right, that this is what you've been waiting for. Oh my God, I'm getting chills because another card is literally calling to me. The King of Wands is coming through, and this is incredible. This card is showing me exactly who this person is, and Gemini, you are going to be amazed by what's coming your way. The King of Wands represents someone who is confident, passionate, and natural leader. This isn't someone who's going to be intimidated by your Gemini energy. In fact, they're going to be inspired by it. They're going to love your quick wit, your curiosity, your ability to see connections that others miss. This person has fire energy that's going to perfectly complement your air sign nature. They're going to fan your flames without trying to control them. They're going to encourage your dreams and support your goals while bringing their own passion and drive to the relationship. The King of Wands is showing me someone who's successful in their own right, but not in a way that makes them arrogant or self-absorbed. They're confident enough to celebrate your successes without feeling threatened. They're secure enough to be vulnerable with you without feeling weak. This card is also showing me incredible physical chemistry. This person is going to be drawn to you like a magnet. The attraction is going to be immediate and intense, but it's not going to be purely physical. It's going to be that rare combination of mental, emotional, and physical connection that creates the kind of chemistry that literally takes your breath away. The King of Wands is telling me that this person is going to pursue you with intention and consistency. They're not going to play games or send mixed signals. When they decide they want to be with you, they're going to make it clear through their actions, not just their words. I'm seeing this person planning amazing dates, surprising you with thoughtful gestures, introducing you to their friends and family because they're proud to be with you. They're going to treat you like the prize you are, not like someone they're doing a favor by dating. This card is also showing me that this person has the resources and the motivation to back up their words with action. When they say, "I would give anything to be with you," they have the means to prove it. They're not just making empty promises. They're making commitments they can actually keep. The King of Wands is showing me someone who's going to bring out your adventurous side. They're going to want to travel with you, try new experiences with you, build a life that's exciting and fulfilling. They're not going to be content with a boring, routine relationship. They're going to want to grow and explore and create amazing memories together. But here's what's really making my heart sing. This person is going to love your mind just as much as anything else about you. They're going to appreciate your intelligence, your humor, your unique perspective on life. They're going to be one of those people who actually listens when you talk, who asks follow-up questions, who genuinely wants to understand how you think. The King of Wands is telling me that this person is going to be your equal in every way. They're not going to try to dim your light or compete with you. They're going to want to shine together, to build something beautiful and powerful as a team. Members are blowing up my DMs about this exact energy. They've been feeling this masculine fire energy coming toward them all week. Let me pull one final card because I feel like there's one more piece of this puzzle that needs to be revealed. The Two of Cups is coming through and I'm getting emotional because this is the ultimate love card and it's appearing at the perfect moment in your reading. This card represents partnership, mutual attraction, and the beginning of a significant relationship. The Two of Cups is showing me that magical moment when two people look at each other and just know. It's showing me that instant recognition, that feeling of, where have you been all my life? It's the moment when all the pieces fall into place and everything makes sense. This card is telling me that you and this person are going to be perfectly matched. Not in a boring, too similar way, but in a way where your differences complement each other beautifully, where your strengths support their weaknesses and vice versa, where you challenge each other to grow while also providing comfort and stability. The Two of Cups is showing me equal give and take. This isn't going to be one of those relationships where one person does all the work while the other just receives. Both of you are going to be fully invested, fully present, fully committed to making this work. I'm seeing this beautiful image of two people toasting to their future together. There's celebration in this card, joy, excitement about what's possible. When you find each other, it's going to feel like the beginning of the best chapter of your life. The Two of Cups is also showing me that this relationship is going to be blessed by the people around you. Your friends and family are going to love this person. They're going to see how happy you are together and be genuinely excited for you. This isn't going to be one of those relationships where people are polite but secretly have concerns. This card is telling me that the foundation you build together is going to be solid and lasting. The Two of Cups represents the kind of love that grows stronger over time, not weaker, the kind of love that deepens with every shared experience, every challenge overcome together, every moment of joy celebrated as a team. And here's the most beautiful part. The Two of Cups is showing me that when this person says, I would give anything to be with you, you're going to feel the exact same way about them. This isn't going to be one-sided or unbalanced. You're going to be just as amazed by them as they are by you. The timing of this card is perfect because it's confirming that everything I've been seeing is going to manifest in the most beautiful way possible. The Death card transformation, the Nine of Pentacles stability, the Three of Swords healing, the Ace of Cups new beginning, the King of Wands passion. It all leads to this moment of perfect union represented by the Two of Cups. The universe is literally orchestrating this connection, Gemini. Every experience you've had in love, every heartbreak, every lesson learned, every moment of growth, it's all been preparing you for this person and this moment. I'm getting this overwhelming feeling that this is going to happen sooner than you think. The energy is building to a crescendo, and I feel like within the next month, definitely before the end of summer, you're going to meet this person or reconnect with someone who becomes this person for you. The Two of Cups is also showing me that this connection is going to feel effortless. Not because there won't be any work involved, but because you're both going to be so motivated to make it work that the effort won't feel like effort. It's going to feel like the most natural thing in the world. When you're together, time is going to fly by. When you're apart, you're going to miss each other in the sweetest way. You're going to find yourselves sharing little moments throughout the day, sending each other pictures of things that remind you of each other, basically becoming each other's favorite person. The Two of Cups is telling me that this person is going to become your best friend, as well as your lover. They're going to be the person you want to tell everything to, the person whose opinion matters most, the person who makes ordinary moments feel special just by being there. And when they look at you with complete adoration and say, I would give anything to be with you, you're going to know without a doubt that they mean it. Not because they're desperate or obsessed, but because they've found in you something so rare and beautiful that they can't imagine their life without it. The comments are going absolutely insane. Maria just wrote, "I'm sobbing happy tears." And someone else said, "This is exactly what my heart needed to hear." Gemini, I want you to know that everything I've shared with you today is already in motion. The universe has heard your heart's desire for real, transformative love, and it's responding in the most magical way possible. You don't have to chase this or force it or worry about timing. You just have to stay open and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The person who's going to say those words to you, who's going to be willing to give anything to be with you, is out there right now, probably thinking about love, probably wondering when they're going to find their person, not knowing that their person is you. You're both being prepared for this meeting in your own ways. Every day that passes, you're both becoming more ready for the kind of love you're going to share. Every lesson learned, every bit of healing that happens, every moment of self-discovery, it's all bringing you closer to each other. I want you to pay attention to the signs around you over the next few weeks. The universe is going to start giving you hints that this is coming. You might start seeing repeated numbers, or hearing love songs that make you feel hopeful, or having dreams about meeting someone special. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations that everything I've shared with you is manifesting. Your energy is going to start shifting too. You're going to feel more confident, more magnetic, more open to love. People are going to notice there's something different about you. You're going to start attracting attention from potential partners, which is the universe's way of preparing you for the one who's going to matter. And when you do meet this person, when you have that first conversation or that first date or that first kiss, I want you to remember everything I've told you today. I want you to remember that this was always meant to happen, that you were always meant to find each other, that the love you're going to share is a gift from the universe itself. The words, "I would give anything to be with you," are coming, Gemini. They're coming from someone who means them completely, someone who's going to prove them every single day, someone who's going to love you in ways that exceed even your highest expectations. Your love story is about to begin, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. If you want to stay connected to this incredible energy and be the first to know when major shifts are happening, you know where to find me. The magic is just beginning. Subscribe now. Your future depends on it. Hit that notification bell because you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. The universe has so much more to tell you.